Welcome to the final Go Fish pregame show of the regular season. The final game of the regular season is tonight after, last night got rained out, so we could not complete it, and it was an interesting game throughout, but however, tonight against the Wilmington Sharks, the Marlins 6-game win streak riding on this game.
Well, and this is kind of the end-all be-all game, right? You know, you've got a 6-game win streak in play here, but this is also, going to determine who you play in the playoffs. Essentially, right now, it is a two-man race between Wilmington and Wilson. However, Wilson sits in the driver's seat. They are, however, riding a 4-game losing streak. The only way Wilmington gets in, as we play out the scenarios for you, Wilmington can get in tonight if they win and Wilson loses. Wilson riding a 4-game win streak, Wilmington coming into play tonight. Now, Wilson, pretty much all they have to do is win. They control their own destiny if they win or with a Marlins win. So it's really a two-man race between these two teams, and the season series almost dead even all the way across for both teams. So regardless of which matchup it is, it's going to be a good one.
Yeah, the Marlins 7-7 against the Sharks and 5-5 against the Tobs. So really, whoever you play, it's going to be a tough matchup.
Yep.
That's what you expect. And tonight could be against the Sharks, could be against the Tobs. Either way, tonight will be against the Sharks. And it should be an interesting one, as the Sharks have played really well against the Marlins all season long.
Yeah, they've played really well, and they've been playing really well as of late. Coupled that with Wilson's 4-game skid, and you got a really interesting matchup tonight. Also, you've got a guy making his second appearance in the Marlins uniform starting tonight in Spencer Cipro, who played last night. We got an inning out of him. Looked good.
Yeah, 1, 2, 3 inning.
But we haven't seen much past that. So, you don't really know what you're going to get. But he's going to have to get some reps here before, we go for the stretch run, because Coach Carroll, number one, needs to know what he's got, and number two, needs to know how that's going to slot in as we move forward in the playoff rotation.
Yeah, Spencer Cipro got in 3 days ago, played yesterday, and he's from Assumption University, heading to Belmont Abbey this fall, so excited for him, but I'm really excited to see how he plays against the Sharks tonight. The Sharks, again, really good team. They're a solid team. They've been playing the Marlins really tough all year long, so it'll be really interesting to see how they play against the Marlins tonight, and I'm excited for it. I know you're excited for it, and it should be a good one.
Yeah, I mean, these teams are pretty even on both fronts. Three fronts: batting, pitching, and defense. They're pretty dead even, and they've, played like it with a 7-7 record this year. Now, it's been a while since these teams have played here. We've had the last couple matchups at Buck Hardy. This park, a much more hitter-friendly park than Buck Hardy, which is arguably one of the better pitchers' parks in the entire league. So it'll be interesting to see how both these teams match up tonight. But, as we said, it's do or die for Wilmington. They win, they still have a chance. They lose, they're done.
Yeah, so we were able to talk to head coach Sam Carroll going into the playoffs, what his thoughts were. So here's that.
Colby and Spencer with the People's Champ, Sam Carroll, and Coach. This game, last game of the regular season, this game kind of determines whether you play Wilmington or Wilson in the playoffs. How are you feeling going into today's game and setting up your kind of rotations to get ready to roll for the playoffs?
Sure. So between Wilmington and Wilson, that's going to be on them to determine that. We'll see. We're just going to come out and do our thing for 9 innings tonight to get us ready for tomorrow, whoever that opponent may be.
Yeah, either way, if you play the Sharks or the Tobs, it's going to be a tough opponent, as you guys are season series tied with both of them. Mm-hmm. Does that affect how you play this game at all?
No, not at all. Our focus is doing 9 innings tonight, playing well, and to get us set up for tomorrow.
And Cipro on the bump tonight, we've seen him once. What's kind of your outlook for him? What do you expect to see from him tonight as we kind of get set for the playoffs?
Strikes is going to be a second outing with us, so get him into a little bit of rhythm because we're going to need him here later in the postseason for sure.
So, Colby and Spencer with the People's Champ, Sam Carroll. Thanks as always.
Thanks, boys. I appreciate it.
So, final game of the regular season. You're going into the playoffs tomorrow. I mean, what do you think the mindset is for the Marlins tonight for this game?
Well, tonight, just try to continue the ball rolling, keep the momentum going, but also, keep the legs fresh. That's really important here. This game, to the Marlins, won't impact their standings. For Wilmington, though, this means everything. So they're going to come at you with everything you got. So, you know, you really have to kind of focus on this game first, but you can't overextend yourself because long term, you know, you need to continue to perform. So just try to pace yourself. Hopefully, Coach Carroll can get some, you know, kind of rotations in there. I would expect to see maybe a defensive and batting order that maybe we haven't seen tonight. But again, you know, just play fundamental baseball, stick to what you know, and the results should take care of themselves.
Well, that'll do it here for the Go Fish pregame show. It should be a fun one tonight. Make sure you tune in on Flow Sports at 7 p.m. for the Sharks versus Marlins. I'm excited for it. He's excited for it. Playoffs start tomorrow if you're not at Big Rock. What are you doing? Get over here to Big Rock Stadium, and if you can't make it, make sure you join us on Flow Sports tomorrow night, also at 7 p.m. Thank you for watching the Go Fish pregame show.